Fellas, how are we? I'm gonna get straight to the point. The AK4D gets me fucking hard. It got me so hard that it accidentally became the first gun I got a mastery badge for. This implement of high velocity salt extraction makes me feel like I'm blowing chunks out of the dudes I'm sanctifying with my hot lead. It's like shooting railroad spikes through a hamster. Like using a sledgehammer to drive finish nails. Like LS swapping a red 1993 Honda Civic with paint chips and a dented driver's side door. It's like, well, you get the idea. This gun doesn't necessarily dominate in any area, but its strength lies in its versatility. You rarely feel like you got ramrodded off your pants down when using this thing. Before I move on, y'all like that backdoor destruction on that Manhattan Bridge midpoint? Some might call it unsportsmanlike, and just for you, I decided to take some side flank action on this next one. Yeah, they never learn. For the students in the back of the class that need some more encouragement, don't worry. The professor will get you learnt with some cold hard stats. The AK4D does 33 damage and kills in 3 bullets. But Professor Voss, isn't that a 4-shot kill? It's something that the non-Battlefield 6 math educated among you might be asking. And see, that's why I'm here. 33 damage in this game may as well be 34 because every single gun that does 33 damage can actually 3-shot. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'd be Einstein if the math I learned in school worked like it does in this game. Or wait, I'd be the faceless intern that cobbled together the inspired UI from the scraps of whatever was up on my second monitor while I was working. Right. So, what makes the AK4D stand out from the pack of 33 damage guns is the range of the 3-shot. Instead of 10 meters, it goes all the way out to 20 meters, and that is massive in BF6. To put this simply, between 10 and 20 meters, you'll be curb stomping almost anybody stupid enough to pick a fight with you. Here's the problem. If they're within 10 meters, you run the risk of being instant deleted by like 10 different kind of guns. Kinda like this. On the bright side, this tasty damage range has staying power over longer ranges too. You will drop to only a 4-shot kill all the way to 75 meters, after which you'll be doing 20 damage for an absolute maximum number of bullets to kill 5. Before we go on, let's have a little bit of intermission while I kill these goddamn vehicles in Mirek Valley. This first LAV, he thinks he's clever. He's gonna pop smoke, get away from me? Don't think so, pal. But wait, I see a tank, I hit him too. They're on my radar, and they're going down. I'm getting my ammo back. Thank God this medic dropped his ammo bag. Barely ever happens, but first LAV goes down. And this tank, man, he might prove to be a little bit troublesome. So I hit him one more time. I deploy the tactical dildo. Wait. Hit, and the second one. Now he has nowhere to run. He goes forward. He's going to hit again. I'm getting back on the ammo bag. I'm trying to get all of my supplies back, because I'm going to need him to kill this guy. And boom, second one hits. And ass shot. He doesn't know what's going on. He's still very confused. But I cleared it up for him, and that's all she wrote. Alright, now that we're back, it's time to talk about the bad stuff. These excellent damage ranges come at a hell of a cost. The AK4D shoots slow as hell. So slow, in fact, that it is tied with the M60 for the slowest automatic fire rate in the entire game, at 514 rounds per minute. Yeah, remember all that shit about curb stomping, LS swapping shitty Hondas, and mutilating hamsters? None of that happens if you miss even a couple of bullets. Your time to kill will plummet
so fast your head will spin.
I cannot stress this enough. Especially in close range, you need to hit your shots, or you'll be punching holes in your drywall. Oh, and in case that wasn't enough, you best believe this baby only has 20 rounds in the magazine. So again, don't miss. And speaking of not missing, check out the power of the Magnum on display right here. These rooftop campers don't know what hit them. No misses, 6 bullets, 3 kills. Perfect. Back to the AK4D, helping us out a bit is the recoil. It's energetic, but it resets quickly with how slow this tube of doom fires. The spread is also not terrible, but it freaks the fuck out if you try to sidestep or strafe even a bit if you are even in close to mid-range. With the AK4D, repeat after me. We stop and pop, not shuffle and shoot. Us AK4D enjoyers need to be stoic in the face of danger and do everything in our power to deliver pain from a standstill. So, what does all of this tell us? The AK4D deals death just outside of barrel stuffing range, all the way out to about 75 meters. Within 10 meters, you can get by with quick reaction times and good aim, but ideally you'll be encountering disabled school children so that you can have some margin of error. Outside of its 4-shot range, you gotta be real mindful of how you expose yourself so you don't get your head blown off, or sweet spotted by the railguns that pass the snipers in this game. You aren't gonna be the best at any range, but you'll be pretty good at all ranges. In Battlefield, that can be a blessing. Now that we're all learned up about the sins and virtues of the Swedish hog, we gotta talk about attachments. On the AK4D, ammo type is crucial. Use the hollow points. If you thought a 3-shot within 20 meters was good, try a 2-shot headshot in that same range. This will send people back to the spawn screen faster than they can complain about the Battle Pass skins on Reddit. It can also allow you to do funny stuff like this. For the magazine, use the 20-round fast mag. The 30-rounder is way too expensive, but we gotta speed up our reloads at least a little bit to keep this thing fed. For the grip, the folding stubby is the way to go. It makes the recoil much more predictable, and it increases our ADS speed by 50 milliseconds. Swapping out the fast mag for an angled or full angled grip also works great if you find the swap speed on the AK4D is too slow for your hyperactive ass. It was for me, but I still prefer to get those bullets in the gun a little bit quicker. For the barrel, absolutely nothing compares to the power of the heavy extended barrel. It makes our spread even tighter, and it increases the AK4D's muzzle velocity to ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed!
900 meters per second is sniper levels of quick. The heavy barrel does a lot of the heavy lifting in making our shots land. Making this lamppost of a gun even longer, we rock the standard suppressor. This will keep us off the minimap outside of 15 meters and will stop us from being 3D spotted when we shoot. For the top rail, it's the green laser. The AK4D's hipfire is already tight as hell, and the green laser brings it to a whole different level. In close range, we shoot from the hip and collect our kills as fast as possible. For the sight, fellas, use whatever you want, if it costs 10 points. For me, my sight of choice was the 1.5x hollow or the 1.75x sight. These two provide the perfect amount of zoom for the ranges you want to be fighting at with the AK4D, and I don't feel like a peeping Tom rocking a 4x ACOG. Use the AK4D, guys. Based on its stats, it has no business being as good as it is. No other weapon feels so potent at so many tasks. In its path, SMG users regret ever getting their loadouts from TikTok, M4 users forget they ever even played the beta, and snipers scurry to their dirty little cave so fast their nasty hobbit feet get blisters. I'll put it this way, the AK4D might not always be the right tool for the job, but every job is right for the AK4D. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe so you can tune in next time when I go over the M277. And fellas, I got some thoughts about that thing you don't want to miss. Wait a sec, we ain't done. What the hell he doing? And got his ass. Anyways, I'll leave you all with a funny clip in the same game and in the same spot as the one you saw in Cairo. Remember, if you're a medic, please make sure you clear the area before you revive. I swear, I don't know where to find these people. Take it easy, sayonara, and peace.